She thinks y'all are in some alternate universe. Out there, inside the little camera, inside there. People in there, inside there, in the hole.
I guarantee there are people watching this that have a household binder that keep up with all their stuff.
Y'all do me a favor and comment below if you have a household binder that says household binder on the front.
Please be honest with me.
Yeah, please be honest. Just be honest. What she means when she says that is lie. Tell me what I want to hear. Let's talk about women, okay? Because I'm starting to figure this out more and more. I'm with a smart one, right? And I get it. I love this woman. But here's what I'm figuring out. Women and men are different in this fundamental way. Men scale their expectations or what they think is going to happen to them in life, in dating, in finances, and all of that. They scale their expectations to reality, okay? Women, on the other hand, try to scale their reality to their expectations. What women mean when they say, tell me the truth, is they mean, tell me what I want to hear. They don't really want the truth.
You can't handle the truth!
So, I think if you can learn that fundamental thing and just roll with it, the whole happy wife, happy life thing comes in.
All I hear when you say that is Easton Corbin.
What?
Isn't that his song? Just roll with it.
Oh, see? Lottery balls.
Anyway,
there was a flash in this cab. It's in the infrared spectrum that you can't see. But yeah.
Listen, so you know what I was saying about this morning, you know?
I have no idea.
So, you know me.
This is another one that comes up a lot. You know what's been on my mind lately? Everything. Because you know how men, we think about one thing at a time for the most part. Here's another thing that women do. If you've ever seen the NASDAQ or like the stock market with all them ticklers going by, they got all that stuff going on simultaneously. So anyway, what specifically were you thinking about this morning, babe?
Well, remember that one time we did a video and you told me that the bass eat the snakes?
Yes.
I just don't understand. First of all, I don't understand how the snakes move on the water, because it doesn't make sense in my brain. But we'll get to that later, because that's a biology.
They're buoyant. There's air trapped inside them. Their bones are hollow. They float. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. So next is, you know, some snakes are poisonous, or venomous. Sorry for those of y'all who are biologically correct. I don't know how a bass can swallow. What are you doing? I don't know how a bass can swallow, because I'm thinking they just suck it up like they do everything else. And if it has venom in it, it doesn't make them sick. And then I also...
You know it's got to get in your bloodstream, right? Like people drink rattlesnake venom in shots.
Well, what's that do to you?
Nothing. It's just a novelty.
That's stupid. Y'all comment below if you ever drank rattlesnake venom.
I think maybe it has a hallucinogenic effect if you
never heard of
ingest
that.
it.
I feel like that's wrong. I'll Google machine it later, but y'all tell me. The other thing I want to know is how the bass digest all of the, like, indigestible stuff. Like, do they have a crop like a bird?
There's nothing indigestible. They digest everything.
The bones, they're going to digest the bones.
Like the fish bones of the fish they eat. Like crappie and brim. And
so they don't have a little separate...
You didn't catch what I just did right there.
You said crappie.
I tried to say crappie to see if you were going to catch it. Yes. We had a raging debate with Luke Combs' crew and the folks from Bass Pro Shop. And Johnny Morris jumped in and said that it was crappie. So all of the other folks thought, haha, they won, but it's crappie. If not, if you put an H on it, it would be hoppy. But if you took the CR off and put an H on it, it's happy. So therefore, with the CR on the front, it's crappy. I just think that they came up with that alternative pronunciation because if that's the only thing they fish for,
right,
they don't want to say they're a crappie fisherman.
Like typically, if people say, "What do you fish for?" You say, "I'm a bass fisherman." But if you were
I'm a crappie fisherman.
Crappie fisherman, then you would have to say, "I'm a
crappie fisherman. You stick your pinky out.
I think maybe it's regional.
Yeah, we've established that.
I mean, they ain't called either one in Louisiana.
They're called sockeye or white perch. But it's crappie. I think it's crappie. You know.
I like sockeye. It's just a much funner word, more fun word to say.
Funner. Again, former school teacher, not an English teacher.
Yeah. So.
But science teacher who doesn't know how bass can eat snakes.
I mean, we didn't really talk about the digestive systems of a lot of different species. So.
Well, bass digest everything, and if they can't digest it, they regurgitate it.
Do you think that you could throw up in the water?
Yeah.
I feel like you would just swallow the water back down. What's that called? Aspirate. I feel like you would just aspirate.
You can't aspirate if you breathe through gills.
Okay, that's a fair statement.
I'm going to come up with an effect for the miles between that's just it's like a lightning flash.
There was something that we were talking about on the water, and I acted like I knew what you meant because we were in the presence of a lot of other people.
She does that a lot.
I can't remember.
And then later on, I figure out she's doing something wrong, and I go, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm doing what you said." I'm like, "That's not what I said."
Well, it's kind of like when you told me
you
to
just
read
kept
that.
acting like you knew what you were talking about, so therefore I didn't correct you.
And let's just flash to a little bit different segment of the
like when she hooked a fish yesterday, and I listened, and she's like, I think she's got a monster on, catches a fish about this big, and I was like, "What are you doing? You said loosen my drag, not all the way." Good God!
I tell you
We're
what,
300 yards down the river before she landed the fish, and it was a sunfish.
It was beautiful.
Oh my God! And then we're another 300 yards down the river before she stopped talking about how pretty this is. Look how pretty it is.
It matched my clothes exactly.
Oh my God! I couldn't believe you kept saying that out loud. It matches my outfit. It was as if she wanted me to paddle over and video document how awesome it was that she caught a freaking fish that matched her shirt.
Y'all, I never take pictures on the boat myself. That's why I don't have a lot to post ever, because I never get my camera out. But I took some pictures of that fish.
She said, "Can you take a picture of this?" I was like, "You have a picture-taking device in your hand, right here. Like, if you can take a selfie, why can't you take a fish?
I don't take selfies.
Just hold the fish out.
I don't do it.
Your species does.
Yeah, but I'm not a normal one. You know that.
Right, that's true.
I'm not like all the others. So, but no, I took some pictures yesterday because he was way off down the river, which was good. I told him, and I think this is important notes in the evolution of a fisherman. So I felt very comfortable yesterday with him being on. Stop! Why are you doing that?
Go ahead, just tell the story.
With him being off from me, and I was able to keep on doing stuff. Like I was able to, even though it was wrong, rig my own stuff. And I was able to catch the fish, land the fish, and get the hook out, and make sure that my hook was good. Test my knot again, make sure it didn't loosen up. I even tested the sharpness of my hook and sharpened 2 hooks while it was in the middle of the day all by myself. So I mean,
oh yeah, let's talk about that, because she's fishing with a guide on Table Rock Lake when we were doing this thing for Columbia Sportswear, and she said, "I missed 15 fish in a row." And finally we said, "Hey, let me check my hook." First of all, I wouldn't have took 15 fish to decide to check my hook to see if the hook point was rolled. And
they were laughing at me because it would bow up the rod so bad. I mean, it was all of them were great fish, and then it was like, boom.
Which is fine, because then we would end up losing the bet instead of winning the bet.
Right.
And it doesn't make sense for them to win when I put my ringer on their boat, because we were letting the smack down on them.
And if my hook had been sharp, the ringer would have worked.
Anyway, so she said, "Did you know that guide sharpened my hook for me?" And then I started catching fish again. I was like, "You have a hook sharpener in your PFD. I've explained to you how to use it 4 times. No, I don't.
I didn't really think
So I take the line clippers out and show her the hook sharpener on it, and it was like, oh.
So I used it twice yesterday just because I knew I had it.
Twice.
I didn't say it.
You didn't say it just now. You said it yesterday. Here's the beautiful thing about the miles between. They're actually changing Kristie's language because I made fun of. She literally said when she got to she said, I thought I was doing good. We were at dinner. She said, I thought I was doing good. I was like, what do you mean? She said, and then some lady said, where are you from? And I said, why? She said, you just sound so country. I didn't think I sounded country. She literally thought when she crossed the Missouri line, just some switch flipped and she no longer sounded country.
Well, listen to this. The guy yesterday that we were fishing with, he said he didn't think I was from the South until I said a somewhat...
No, he just didn't vocalize it.
Until I said a somewhat Southern colloquialism.
Which was what?
I can't say it on camera.
Oh, yeah.
I have several.
She's mad as a wet hornet. He said,
That's
damn,
close.
Are you from the South?
And I said, look, I have improved so much. He didn't know I was from the South from the way I was talking.